trying to charge over here. And we're set. Ready. And racing, Zenite began very fast. So did You Watching Me. Speeding Comet gathering speed. So is the grey D'Andes. Misty Metal isn't far away from deep cover. Can't Up Legend went through for Whiting. On the inside, Denim Pack was 3 wide. You Watching Me got caught 4 deep after beginning well. And then Swift Platinum well back in the field. Little Hercules, Mr. Bear, Guns of Navarone is back towards a tail with Imperial Venus. D'Andes, the grey, was able to take it up and lead from Zenite. Going through on the inside is Speeding Comet to third from Misty Metal. And then came Swift Platinum. Up Legend came away from the fence from deep cover and further back in the field. Little Hercules, Mr. Bear in the straight. D'Andes has got the lead from Zenite. Here's Misty Metal though, joining in strongly. Speeding Comet is just behind them, and Can't Up Legend is joining in with a run as well. But Misty Metal, Hands and Heels, is doing it very well. Dashed away from them, battling on Can't Up Legend. Zenite on the outside. Little Hercules, Speeding Comet coming through now. So is Guns of Navarone, but Misty Metal's walked in. Misty Metal won by 5. Deep cover second. Imperial Venus third. And then came the favourite, Speeding Comet, followed by Guns of Navarone. And then came just behind them, Little Hercules from Swift Platinum, further back Mr. Bear. And then came well back in the field, Zenite, who cracked. So did You Watching Me. D'Andes really hit the brick wall. And the last one is Hashtag. Misty Metal has walked in from deep cover. And on the outside, Imperial Venus for Pike flashing home. But, gee, this horse has really hit top gear, Misty Metal, after 2 provincial wins at Northam. And it has absolutely bolted in, streaking away for the easiest of wins. It sat 1-1. McGruddy let it go. Moved up on the outside. He hadn't moved on it. And no horse looked like getting near it, to be honest, in the final 400 metres. Speeding Comet got up on the inside, but has been swamped late. Deep cover will get second. Imperial Venus will be third, and Speeding Comet fourth. And then we had a wall with Guns of Navarone. Little Hercules as well. Wasn't too far away. Running a cheeky race, Can't Up Legend, but then just seemed to peak in that final 200, running out of fitness late. Mr. Bear, I notice, going up behind a wall of horses there at the 200. Might have had a little bit of a hard luck story not to finish a bit closer. Denim Pack was out wider, battling on. But Misty Metal does the job here. Great to see the Pipers with another winner here on a city track. We'll go downstairs. Here's Brittany.
Thanks, Richie, and what a convincing win that was. We've got Todd Harvey with me now, and wow, you must be mighty impressed.
Yeah, she went fantastic. She's really in the zone, this filly, and she looked well placed, and we elected to take her out of the 3-year-old and run her against the older horses, mainly because we thought she'd be better suited at the 1,000.
You've had her running at the provincial tracks, and now you take the step up to Saturday grade here. Were you always confident that she'd make that step up?
Yeah, she'd sort of been a bit unlucky in a couple of her city runs, and you know, she really got her confidence up in the country in the provincials, and yeah, like I said, when they get in the zone like this, they're often hard to beat. Yeah.
Now, is this the horse that couldn't go to the yearling sales because of its legs?
Yeah, she's actually got a quite a deformed leg. Yeah, she's very offset and twisted in one leg on the near side, and funny enough, she's one of the soundest horses in our stable.
Well, it gives great hope for owners of horses that perhaps have got them cheap with some deformities at the sales. A really great win there. How much further does she progress into this preparation?
Oh, I think while she's running as well as she is, we'll just, you know, keep her ticking over, and if she shows that she's ready for a rest, we'll give her a break.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Misty Metal there taking out the 5th event. That brings up a hat-trick of wins for this horse. It's amazing when they get in form and they are on a roll that those wins must have just given her a bit of confidence in the provincials.
Yeah, look, she was really well supported, and if it wasn't for the fact that she got beat by Speeding Comet 3 starts ago, I think you'd have been really confident about this horse. She won like a horse that's probably the best horse in the race with just 56.5. She'll go on, I think, and win more and go through the grades.
Certainly will, and definitely heartwarming to hear a horse that couldn't be sold at the sales because of being a bit offset in that leg, but it's certainly not something that shows on the racetrack because she's putting in fantastic performances, and Shooter McGruddy just placed her perfectly in the 1-1, and we'll get a word from him now. Shooter, the plan going into the race, you managed to get a perfect run. Was that always the intention?
Yeah, look, it was always looked like it was going to work out that way. You never know till the gates open, but she always jumps well and puts herself in a good spot, and there didn't seem to be a hell of a lot of early speed in the race, so it probably was her race on paper, and that was the way it worked out.
How was the pace up front?
Oh, it was good in the end, yeah. Obviously, the grey horse went forward and Randy come across from the wide gate, and that gave us a bit of cover. But I don't think it would have mattered in the end the way she won.
On the corner, were you always confident the way she would let down?
Absolutely, yeah. She's tough. She's a bit unorthodox in her action because she's got a bit of a bent leg, but you know, like the strapper just said, the heart trumps all that, and she tries her guts out.
Yeah, certainly doesn't stop her. Going forward to a 1200, would you think that would be suitable?
I think she could get that if she had the similar sort of run, didn't do any work, and you could hold on to her for as long as you could, she would get the 1200.
In the next, the Guineas, you ride Truly Belong. What are your expectations?
I think it's an each-way chance. Yeah, with a nice run in transit, it should be there at the finish, hopefully.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Brittany.